FIFA 22 Career Mode with Bradford City and Bango Fatty. Can we go from League 2 to the Champions League final? Find out next on Dreamers to Believers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another year of Dreamers to Believers. This is episode 1 of my FIFA 22 edition of the series with Bradford City. Obviously, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't watch last year's edition with Hans Rostock and FIFA 21, or if you haven't checked out the videos I have made recently, reliving all of the past glories of this series of Dreamers to Believers, the link to those videos will be in the description below. Just in case you don't know what Dreamers to Believers is at all, let me fill you in quickly. We take a team in the lowest leagues, like Bradford City, drop all the real players, fill the team out with generated players, whether they are from the youth academy, free agents, or regenerated players. This allows for more of a challenge, uncertainty with what is going to happen in the series, and who the players are. So who is going to be the players that are going to take us to glory? Along the way, we get some seriously incredible and hilarious names too, and the final goal of this series is to take the club to the Champions League final, which is generally where I like to cap the series off. And along the way this year, I want you to contribute as much as possible with suggestions, player storylines, jokes, rumors, whatever you're feeling in the comments below. One of many possible examples you could do is just comment, say that you want me to scout Djibouti for physically strong players, and then I just might. At the end of each season, which will hopefully, each season this year will be only about 4 episodes per season, I will be assessing the performance of each player in the squad, and will put up votes on Twitter and Twitter polls, and discussions on my Discord, which will be both in the links to those will be in the description below. I will be making adjustments to players, whether they are attribute related, accessory related, appearance related, since I'm on PC and can do a bit of editing, so just letting me know. And lastly, just an announcement. I will be working away from home and away from my PC for work from time to time, now that I have a bit more, until I have a bit more of a permanent living arrangement for myself. So this series will probably be dragged out for a while, unfortunately, but I am doing as much to record as much as possible already, and get ahead of it so that I can edit and upload on the road while I'm not at home. But just keep track of my whereabouts and schedule, and to stay updated with the channel, follow me on Twitter. I will hopefully tweet as much as possible in relation to this channel. Link to that will be in the description again. Now, let's get underway. So, as you can see, the manager of Bradford City will be former Hans Rostock player from last year's career mode, the legend, Bango Fatty. Gambian center back. Miss him. But he's here, and he's managing Bradford City. Some very quick fun facts about Bradford City before we get started. Bradford City is located in Bradford, West Yorkshire in England. They compete in the English Football League system in League 2. They are known as the Bantams. They are the only professional club in England that wear the colours claret and amber. The club was founded in 1903. The supporters of Bradford City sing a song that sounds a bit like Take Me Home Country Roads, sung by John Denver, their version being Take Me Home Midland Roads. And here it is.
Take me home, Midland Road, to the place I belong, to the valley, to see the city. Take me home, Midland Road. Take me home, Midland Road, to the place I
Yep, well, you stick around long enough and you just might hear me sing that at some point. Okay, now it's time to meet your Bantams. So normally I would start by simming the entire first season and along the way collecting any youth squad players from a year's worth of scouting reports, but that is not how I'm doing it. That is not how I'm doing it in this series. I have created 18 players from my marvelous imagination to start with. They are all 50 overall, 17-year-olds with a 75 potential. This gives a fair shot at success for all of these players from the beginning. I will be collecting players into my youth academy from scouting reports. However, all players that end up in the academy will automatically be defaulted to 15 years old, even potentially 14 years old, just to have that be the youth academy, and then have these 18 players thrive as long as possible in their roles, whatever they end up being. Now, let's meet your bantams. The goalkeeper from England, number 1, Crandall Cornfoot. Goalkeeper is number 16 from Thailand, Rama Lin. The captain from England, number 3, Earl Butts. Mongolian center back number 13, Batar Chalun Batar. 6'4" center back from Greenland, number 4, Malik Broberg. From Ireland, center back number 21, Declan McGuinness. From the United States of America, right back number 2, Ruben Mayo. Right back from World Cup host in 2022, Qatar, number 15, Venkata Sheikh. 6 feet tall, 178 pounds, defensive midfielder from England, number 5, Egbert Onions. Number 12, defensive midfielder, Arthur Knight. The first half of the Jamaican twins on this team, central midfielder, number 6, Dante Brooks. 5'11", 189 pounds, central midfielder from England, and a hell of a mustache on number 8, Benedict Baxter. Central midfielder from Wales, number 18, Stefan Glasscock. Not quite sure how he's related to Bango, but another fatty is in this side. From Gambia, number 10, Adama Fatty. From the Republic of Ireland, number 11, Finn Brady. Bolivian winger with a sweet left foot, number 7, Jaime Salvatierra. The shortest man in the team from the smallest country in the team. San Marino native, number 19, Luigi Pinata. The other half of the Brooks brothers combination from Jamaica, striker, 5'10", 160 pounds, are number 9, D'Angelo Brooks. So, as you can see here, the board is expecting of us some things, some objectives. First off, 1 player in the Youth Academy assigned to the defender position. That should not be a challenge in a series dedicated to the Youth Academy. Brand exposure, streak of 7 games without defeat in home matches. That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting one, a little bit of fun. I think we can get it done, for sure. Financially, sign 1 crucial player and make a profit of €1 million in a season. Yeah, we'll see about that. Domestically, avoid the finish in the bottom part of the league, sure. FA Cup, reach the... What the fuck? We're a team of 50 overall players in the League 2, the 4th division of England. And they want us to be one of the top 16 teams in the FA Cup. Alright, well, that's a stretch. Within 4 seasons in the EFL League 2, win the league title. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll definitely go for that. No doubt about that. 4 seasons would be far too much, though. I expect to do that in way less time. So just to update you where I'm at, I've already simmed to the first game of the season. I didn't do any preseason games, and I already did the scouting for the first month. So these 3 players were scouted from Northern Ireland, England, and Scotland. Those were the 3 countries that I sent out for. They will all end up being 15 years old. Not gonna lie, they're all pretty shit. But we are going to keep them all just in case. We're going to collect youth squad players throughout the season. But just to confirm, we are at the first game of the season away against Exeter City. First month is gone. We're on to the second month, and we're on to the first game of the season. So that's going to do it for the first episode here. I will begin the next episode with the first game of the season and probably quite a bit more. Going to get right into it and going to have a lot happen in the next episode. So stick around for that. Like this video, comment, subscribe, check me out on Twitter too, follow me on Twitter, get involved. This is going to be a fun series, people. Cannot wait for it to really get going. Until next time, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.